Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another creative. And listen, man, the weekend is almost over, so you know what time it is. Let's get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or was just that basura. That I did not want to expose y'all to it, but this week 2020 just keeps on giving the basura. Trust me, we got more craziness for y'all this week. Y'all know what to do. Make sure you drop a like on this bit. And I got a reminder, the new sample slide 2.0 is available now. I know some of y'all already know, but if you didn't know, make sure you go and cop a pair. Y'all see the box, y'all see the slides. Link will be down below. Go cop a pair and stay cozy with sample, bro. But listen, we do not have a lot of time today, so let's not waste any more time and let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. First things first, a quick reminder, July 7th, the Reverse Grape or Alternate Grape 5 is going to be dropping for $190. If you still are looking for a review or have not peeped my review on this shoe, it is live and direct on the channel right now. That's all I gotta say. It's just a quick release reminder. Next up, we got another pair of Nike Dunk Lows, and this one is called the Lemon Wash pair. Now, as you guys can see, it's a weird, kind of gives me like hippie vibes, like this space hippie theme, because I believe that is that crater foam sole on the bottom of these. Right now, the suggested retail should be $100 on these, and again, dropping in fall of 2020. It's a clean pair of dunks. They got the crater foam. They got some good colors. And dare I say it, they kind of remind me of the Travis Scott dunks that dropped. Or maybe more so the AF1s. Kind of reminds me of the Travis Scott AF1. Either way, it's a new dunk low, good colorway. These are for sure selling out. Now for this next one, it's an out of nowhere pair of Forces. Y'all know I like my Forces, and it is these joints right here. I believe they're called the Air Force One DIY. Now we did talk about the black pair before, and in that video I said I wish there was a white pair. Well, yes, the white pair does exist, and in my opinion, this is a fire pair of Air Force Ones. Again, I really wish they didn't include that same like iridescent thing on the tongue tab. I don't think it needed it there, but hey, it is what it is. In my opinion, I would go for these, but again, it's like a weird Air Force One, so I might play the game and just waiting to see if they do go on sale. But this white pair, it's a go in my opinion. Up next, we got 4 brand new pairs of Nike Dunk Highs dropping in 2021 for small feet gang, the ladies out there, and blam, y'all seen it. Now the 4 colorways, because I got them right here, is white dark sulfur, sail crimson tint, sail football gray, and sail and team red. Now we talk about dunks every week because there's new dunks every week, and I say that I want to see some crazier dunks, and we have seen some crazier ones, so that's cool. But again, the problem is that a lot of these dunks are extremely limited, so although they drop all these colorways, it's still a very hard shoe to get, which has been my problem, which is why I don't have any still. Back to these though, they're supposed to be dropping next year in 2021 with a retail of $125. All 4 of them are fine. They're fine to me. I definitely say the sulfur crimson tint and the football gray would be my favorite. Another out of nowhere release this week kind of connects back with some nostalgia for me is the Reebok Shaq Gnosis in the Shaq Fu colorway. Now, if y'all don't know what Shaq Fu was, it was actually like a Shaq Kung Fu fighting game, which I actually did have. I feel like that was on, because I didn't look it up yet, but I want to say that was on a Genesis. Either way, these shorts are actually available now for $160. Me personally, I wouldn't get this pair. I would just go ahead and go for the white and black, like OG joints. But the yellow and black is not a bad colorway at all. I still need to get a pair of white and black Shaq Gnosis joints. So yeah, I don't know where, a little nostalgia. There you go. Now this week we also got a look at the Jordan brand fall lineup, but I want to say something. If you are part of Finesse Gang, if you watch the Heater Hypes every week, you would have seen all these sneakers already except for one. One of these shoes we did not talk about yet. So I just want to say salutes to the Finesse Gang and those who watch the Heater Hype, because I know y'all seen this list like, we already seen all this stuff. We already knew all this was coming. Now the other pair was actually a women's Air Jordan 6. There's no official colorway for this one yet, but they are a gray, sail, black. Reminds me really of the Oreo 6s in my opinion. And honestly, I think it's a pretty clean colorway of the 6s. I can't front on them at all. And to add to it, they actually have the clear panels on the side, bruh. Which in my opinion, because y'all know I like the clear panels on some of the stuff, is pretty cool. The quality on this 6 looks really good as well. It's not the most crazy colorway, so do I think it's gonna go for a crazy resale or something like that? No, not really. But as a brand new Jordan brand colorway, when we get a lot of BS, honestly, I think these are clean. So once we get close to that release date, I will update y'all again. Yeah, the moral of the story is, it's a lot of Jordans dropping this year, just like it's been already. This week we saw another alternate version of the K54 Air Jordan 6, and I gotta say, it's better than the other pair. Would I buy this shoe? Is still a no for me. Are they complete basura, garbanzo beans, garbola juice? No, I don't think so. But for these, this is a buy it, wear it once, and then damn, why did I wear these? I could just return these shits. Another brand new leak rumor for this week, slight bars. There is a Fragment Sekai LDV Waffle. You guys can see it right here. This is kind of a mock-up of the shoe, and it's cool because it's Fragment, but I feel like all of the other colorways, most of the other Sekai Waffle colorways, other than maybe just the pure white joints or the pure black ones, are better than this colorway. But the thing is, none of those other ones have the Fragment lightning bolts on the side, which is gonna drive the price on these for sure if they do drop. Black, blue, white, it's fine. But compared to all the other joints, it's not really up there for me. Now, before we get into the official Basura of the week, we had a lot of Nike ISPA news this week, and I include these right before Basura because I know some of y'all are going to think some of these shoes are Basura for sure. And we even got an update on previous Basura as well, at least pricing update, and the pricing is crazy. So the first one real quick is the Nike Overreact. Now these are supposed to be dropping on July 9th for $180, and we just talked about these last week. We saw both colorways, talked about both colorways, so I'm not going to really get into these ones at all. Now there's also an Overreact sandal, and these retail for $160. These are going to be dropping on July 31st, and out of a lot of the stuff, these ones could be they're kind of creeping into that Basura territory with the slides or the sandals at least. The next one we got is the Nike ISPA Flow, dropping on August 13th for a retail of $180. Now the way they describe this one is the gram shaver, which I'd never heard of, but basically this is where athletes cut away pieces of their shoes to make them less weight, make them weigh less, which is why they're shaving grams. And I actually do like this ISPA Flow. I think it's one of the most unique looking ISPA sneakers, and there are more unique ones we're going to talk about, but I really like the sole. It has like vents in the sole. The upper looks crazy. It's just a lot going on with this one for sure, and there's supposed to be 2 colorways dropping again on August 13th. Retail is again $180. I like the flow, and I will probably try to go ahead and grab a pair of these for sure. Now the next one we got is the Nike ISPA Drifter. Now these supposed to be dropping on September 1st, and I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Now it does say these pull from the Air Rift from '96, so you guys can see the tabby toe on the front, the split toe. And out of all of them, this one is falling short for me. It's kind of in that Basura range. It still looks space age. It still looks kind of cool, but I don't know, man. This one might be the Basura out of the bunch. Now last up, we have the Nike ISPA Road Warrior. We talked about these. They are Basura, but I like them. I think these are actually extremely cool looking pairs of shoes. There is nothing out there that I've seen that looks similar to this, other than other Nike shoes that are supposed to be dropping later on this year or next year. The thing is, this shoe retails for $500. If you want this shoe at retail, it's gonna cost you half a rack. And I told y'all before that I was gonna try to get a pair. At half a rack. Am I still gonna try to get a pair? I'll try, but I ain't gonna lie to you, if they come in and they ain't looking like $500, they getting returned. Listen, that is a lot of money at retail for a sneaker. But at the end of the day, there is nothing out there that looks like this shoe right here. It's usually the resellers that crack the heads past the white meat, but it might be Nike cracking the heads past the white meat for these. In my head, probably gonna be one that gets cracked on these for sure. Okay, so it is time to get into the Basura of the week, and we have some of our favorite people. Vetements. Vetements is back, and since this shoe has released in July, I'm planning on doing a Bacardi Bull video this week. July is the second half of the year, so I don't think these are gonna make it on the first one. So in the spirit, I'm gonna take a sip anyways. Okay. The first piece of Basuda of the week comes via
Somebody
Vetements
did this.
and Reebok. They had the nerve to call this shoe the masterpiece. This shoe is called the masterpiece. It is a Vetements sneaker, and if I had to guess the retail, it's gonna be $900 to $1,000 off the shelf for this. Listen, if you want this sneaker, contact me. I will figure out a way to get some white pump furies and then splatter multicolors of paint all over it. If that's your masterpiece, I can make it. Listen, not much needs to be said. You already know the deal, bruh. And I feel like they trolling with that name. They know what they doing. So that's their first Basuda of the week, the Splatter 15s. Now, we'll probably talk about those more at the end of the year. Again, they came out in July, or they're coming out later in the year, so we're gonna have to save those for the worst sneakers at the end. But trust me, the worst sneakers of the first half is on the way. And the last but definitely not least Basuda for this week is Mizuno with the Mizuno Inner Z. And as y'all can see, slight bars, these joints look like the Pepto-Bismol 5s, bro. These are the bubble gut 6s right here. I don't know what is going on with the sole on these. Now, it is a performance sneaker, and they retail at $300. Would you pay $300 to put these on your feet? If you would, hey, more power to you. Would I? Fuck no. And this was one that a lot of y'all had sent me on Instagram, on Twitter. And when I seen them, I was like, nah, these not real. Like, this is just some funny stuff. This is just some concept art. But no, this is a real deal $300 performance sneaker. And yes, they look like they got the mumps or something. I don't know what is going on with this pair right here. This is another one that could end up on the worst sneakers of 2020 for the second half of the year. Bro, every week the Basuda is delivered. You never know what you're gonna see on the next Heated Hype, bro, and that's why I like doing these. Listen, that is all I gotta say about these, bro. The Pepto-Bismol 5s, the Bubble Gut 6s, every name you could think of, bro. Listen, I'm done talking about the trash, the Basuda for the week. So listen, get these off the screen and let's get back to the heat, bro. This week, y'all know we actually had the Space Hippie line of shoes drop. Did I get a pair? No. Did I want a pair? Yes. But it's all good. We got some more colorways dropping. Although I like the original colorways better than these, but this is more of a gray and vault. And these are all going to be dropping on July 16th. The 1, the 2, and the 3. I haven't seen anything about the 4 yet. Again, the 1 retails for $130, the 2 at $150, and the number 3 at $180. It's clean shoes. I like the Space Hippie joints, and I'm definitely going to be going for the number 3, trying once again to get a pair. This week, we actually got the best photos I've seen thus far of these 25th anniversary Air Jordan 11s, and I'm trying to like them. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to like these somehow. Do I think they're still going to sell out? Yes, it's a black pair of 11s. They're black. They're all black 11s, white midsole. Almost kind of like the Space Jam, just without the blue. But it's just something about this shoe. Maybe the metal, maybe the color. Again, it just feels kind of like a barbershop special. Like, it feels weird. But it is a 25th anniversary, which is why it has those extra details on it. Now, the retail should be $220 on these, and they will be dropping in full family sizing, just like every Jordan 11 always does. So yeah, I'm trying to like them. I'm trying to find something about them that I like, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling them. Either way, let's get into some good news. The JP Air Jordan 1, the silver joints, are actually dropping this month on July 25th. Again, if I would have known that, they would have been on my top 10 sneakers of July. But you guys know, there's new releases, there's new leaks all the time. So I mean, I can't see the future. I try, but I can't. Now, these are still going to retail for $170, but if you live in Japan, there will be 2,020 pairs sold with that special edition gray box or silver box from the original release. For the rest of the world, we're probably going to be getting that regular standard box you see back there, the Nike Air Jordan 1 box, but that is fine with me. You guys know I'll be going for these, and that is it, bruh. Out of nowhere, the silver joints are dropping this month. So listen, man, that is it. Make sure you drop a like on this bit. Make sure y'all go and cop a pair of slides. You already know what to do. And listen, I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. So much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. The Twitch is BulletRC, by the way. Here, there, blah blah, of course, BulletRC. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. I need to go edit now, so it's gonna be short. Listen, much love. I'm out. I hope y'all enjoy. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really ain't no thing.
I got some opinion in this thing. I just dropped the jig in my Red Bull and it really gave me wings. Yeah,